Ladies and gentlemen, you have a long, noisy show ahead of you, so we will start as your meetings go on with a big round of applause for all the teams of Horseboarding UK. So, Ross, I'm looking at the individual championship points. I know there's been a little bit of questioning going on, but these are the doubly checked official results as we know them to be true right now. So, Charlie Boss and Ed Beamish currently on 293 points each. And the team Chilwell's the 292. The 292 mean was because Dead Pigeons finished ahead of Chilwell's yesterday, and it's a bit more complicated to explain. So, Just Drag entering the arena now. This is an advanced team, and as we say, they have been facing it off against the team of Send It siblings for at least half of the season. And these guys, it's going to be very interesting to see how they approach this. There's been a lot of tactical playing between these two teams, and currently this weekend, can I see the advance? Sorry. Currently this weekend, I believe that Just Drag have the advantage over Send It siblings by 1 point. It's 29 points for Just Drag and 28 points for Send It siblings. Send It siblings are geared towards trying to get the lead back because both teams are fighting, as they told me, for the red rosette. This team making a steady opening first run.
Yeah, each team has 3 runs to go out, 3 rotational runs. This is the first run for this team. Looking smoothly steady. They're not starting off too fast, but most of the teams do like to put down a split time of 43. Like to put down a steady time before they kick on with some speed. It's a big old course, especially for these horses, so it's quite firm ground. And so look just to squeeze on a bit more time as it goes on.
Yeah, 16 miles an hour as they make the final corner and towards the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Just Drag. An absolute effortless first run, and just putting down a time of 64.20 seconds, and going against that's almost 10 seconds slower than the fastest run they did this morning.
Yeah, I think they're probably, I think they're winding down a little bit, if I'm being totally honest. They've done what they've come to do, they know what they've done, and they're destroying advance, doing very well. And so they're probably just going to have a couple of runs like that, steady runs before they maybe add a bit of speed on, but they've got nothing to prove, that team.
Well, I think they've won the championship, the advanced championship. That's all done and dusted. But the red rosette means a lot to both of these teams. They have described this to me in between heat interviews. Right. Yeah, no, the red rosette is important. But here we go with the team of One Trick Pony. It's Rianne and Rianne. So been consistently coming in around about 4th this weekend.
Yeah, they bound along and then gradually put on the speed. Again, another advanced team that's sort of on their own journey, but she's had a couple of crashes, still getting up and really doing very well, to be honest. I think it's very difficult to have those early crashes. Oh, a big fall! Oh, another big fall in that corner. Looks like the ground was cutting up there and just slipped away from her on her toe side. I think she's alright. Again, took another crash, we'll see.
So the ground crew there to her momentarily, just trying to get the board off and make an assessment. She did have a crash yesterday, which I didn't actually see what happened on that crash.
No, I mean, it looked like she just came around on her toe and just was standing up a bit and not maybe quite crouched down as much as she should be, sort of got a bit of a pull and slid out. But she did actually sort of hit her head a bit, so they'll probably check that. And there might be a medical yellow card, depending on how she's doing.
Yeah, I think it can be quite tricky to do the bindings when they're not your board. I mean, they might literally have to roll her over. No, yeah, is she in a lot of pain? I'm not sure.
I mean, if she can turn around to herself, that's ideal. But I mean, these guys have been trained in since basically undo
when they're upside down.
I'm going to say
difficult.
Didn't train in the mirror again, so.
There we go, she's out of the board, and there's a lot of pads there covering her.
Yeah, she's taken some big hits already. When I've seen her races, she's always back up, so give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Quite a competitor.
Yeah, very good effort there. She handles some really good manoeuvrability. Like you see it, she was tested earlier on today, and she coped with it. You know, some people will just fall instantly, you know, when they're still learning. But she's got that bit of ability to get out of shape and actually bring it back.
Yeah, it's a massive part of the sport, learning how to fall and learning to deal with falls, and not letting it get to your head too much, or if it's on a certain corner, sometimes it can happen on a certain corner, and you've got to sort of get through that mentally, because you know it's nothing to do with that, and it kind of always causes a problem.
You have to just accept it, because, like, you know, falling off in horseboarding is like being punched in the face as a boxer. It's going to happen, and so you just have to learn to take it.
Yeah, and this guy, or this team coming in now, all the gear, no idea. Nick's had a few falls this weekend, but they're a very popular team, advanced team that we've seen grow in a few comps recently, and Nick's had all sorts of board trouble, hasn't he, Dan?
Yeah, really struggled yesterday, just literally couldn't get off the start line. And it turned out he had tyres popping off the rims, he's got problems with his trucks, and he took the time last night and said that some of the board riders to help him to maintenance. Board maintenance is an important lesson to be learned, because, you know, when you're doing 30 miles an hour on a board, not only is right now, but when you're doing this, it does take it out of the board. There are perishable elements in there, and they need to be changed and kept up to tight.
Yeah, exactly, and that's part of the process with these boarders. You have to learn. I had it as well. I had to learn to maintain my board and stop just leaving it in the garage in the damp, which never really worked.
So making their way around this corner, the horse rider put it quite wide there. Looking the way this horse just really enjoys it. He's not stressed out about it, doing his job. Through the split time at 60 seconds, a minute on the split, making their way over now towards the speed trap. And a great testament as well that any horse can do horseboarding at the different levels, from novice up to elite. But these are making their way towards the finish line, and ladies and gentlemen, let's hear they've had a great season. They've had a great couple of years with us, and this is probably their final run of the championship, the 2023, and they've just been there for everybody. Thank you so much for your attendance and taking part, because it's 86-49. They've really helped everybody in this year.
Yeah, and actually lends Jill Winston here to get them over the line as well. I mean, it shows sort of what sort of people they are in that team, and
drag and just drag.
Yeah, they've got a history of it.
Yes, the two teams that have won the championship both borrowed their horse to win the championship.
A championship winning horse.
Like a kingmaker. Okay, so the team coming in now, it is Top and Tails. It could be their last run of the season as well, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ryan Roberts back on the board. He is the 2022 Board Rider Champion, and it sounds like he's going to be the 2023 Board Rider Champion. But it's the last time we're going to see Little Indy race in 2023, and they are away down this opening straight, this ex-showing pony for the speed trap at 27 miles an hour as they go around that top end. And the board rider looking pretty smooth as they go here. And Ryan really wanted to finish the season with this horse, didn't he?
Yeah, you can see why he's loving it. I mean, what a combination. I believe it's his last time he'll race behind Amy in this team. He's with her in the
see the
too. But I mean, this is a great send-off, basically. Lots of big smiles and awesome speeds. Ryan's loving it. As they go round so fast, it's like, oh, a bit of a slip there for the pony, but looking awesome round the 90. He's having a dig and dig still though, Dan, even though it's a fun run.
Yeah, and Top and Tails with 234 points in the championship will finish in third. It doesn't, third place. It doesn't look like that's going to change. Whoa! Massive amount of work. Absolutely storming through the weave there. A great exhibition run. Throttles open very early. Has the pony got it for this speed trap once again? For the speed trap, 26 miles an hour. Call them home, ladies and gentlemen. It's Little Indy, the little showing pony. Now a racehorse finishing the 2023 season. What a run and what a season they've had. Into third place. And with that, they go into first place for this heat.
Yeah, the right team, everybody knows them backstage. They're a bit of a legend team, and been going for a while, but always been in the top 3. Do you know how hard it is to stay in the top 3 in this sport over many a year? It's so difficult, so many challenges and obstacles to get through, and they've done it consistently.
Yeah, and with that, Top and Tails going to second place. Oh no, we need to see a bit more actually. But they got 26 points. They're currently second place over the weekend, first place in this heat, third place in the championship. Now, here we have the team of Just Wing It, having borrowed the horse from Just Drag. Now, these two teams are basically from the same stable, same training yard. So they borrowed the horse because of the fall that they had with their other horse earlier today. Unfortunately, that horse had to be seen by a vet, has had a few stitches on the chest, but is okay, and will be still on its way to Prague in November. So these guys, again, they borrowed the horse from Just Drag as a, again, as a send-off, really.
Yeah, so this is an interesting element change for this team. Again, it's at the end of the season, so they're not really massively fighting for anything, but it's pride and it's the weekend's prize money. So there's still a fair old bit for this team to get this horse underneath the net, running well for her, and to get a good run down.
Yeah, and it gets them on the board, doesn't it, for this, isn't it? And it's emergency substitution, they're allowed to do it into the split time at 42 seconds, making their way across. If you saw the crash earlier today, it was quite dramatic, 15 miles an hour. Now, this horse has only weaved a few times in competition, as I'm aware, so let's see how well Annette can do this with this pony making her way towards the weave. And she gets through clean, very happy with that. And so will Just Drag be, because they will be entering the elites next year, and they will be required to do the weave when they're racing with the big boys. And the horses have been allowed to run up now towards the speed trap at 26 miles an hour. Sandy Oakman on the board, and making now great bit of work for the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Just Wing It.
Yeah.
Well, that's a really good first run for that team. It's sort of steady with a new horse there, sort of learning its way, even though it is obviously an advanced horse. I think that's a really good run for them.
Yeah, and they go into second place within the times. Top and Tails in first, and Just Wing It in second. Of the 4 teams that are still in the championship this afternoon. Now it's Passing Wind. Can I have the advanced, please? Now the advanced is not finished. The advanced, there is still a fight going on. And Passing Wind, having not been to a competition for a couple of years, have come here today with Luke on the board and been very open to have a fight with the other teams with their horse as they go into the speed trap at 18 miles an hour.
Yeah, I like how Brooke's being game to push the pony on. She also has a lot of trust there with his horse. Even though Luke is a new element in this team, an elite boarder, so she thinks maybe she can push this horse on and Luke can handle it, and they have done that already, even though they've run out of steam a little bit towards the end of each run. I think they look sort of quality racing all the way. Again, I know it's advanced, but they've looked really good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's been a good advanced competition this weekend. You know, these couple of 3 teams have really been fighting it out. At the moment, I threw the split time at 44 seconds, so just behind what I think Just Drag did. But this doesn't feel like they're pushing on. It feels like they're just letting it happen.
Yeah, I think as I said that, I think the horse had been running out of steam a little bit towards the end of the race, but it's pushing it on now. So ladies and gentlemen, get behind this team. Brilliant little run there. And yeah, as I said, Dan, they've been doing very well with that, but slowly putting on more pace.
Yeah, with a time of 64.89, they go into second place by only 0.69 of a second. Now, Just Drag's run didn't look too fast. It was a traditional first rotation run. Passing Wind's run didn't look too fast. It was again a traditional open, first rotation run, kind of set a time and build on it. I'm trying to work out what game these guys are playing. Because are they trying to goad each other? Because they do try and lull each other into a false sense of security. Now this is Send It Siblings. Send It Siblings are very clear what they have to do today. They want to the Red Rosette, and for that they need to beat Just Drag. And they are going fast, so I would say they're going for a bonus point here. 24 miles an hour. If they get the fastest time in the first rotation, they will get a bonus point. That will then put them up towards taking first place, or I will be able to confirm that. So this is what they're going for. This is a serious competition. You can see the difference. This team has come out here with serious intention to do a proper, serious race. Those other teams were almost waiting to see what this team were going to do. They were almost asking. Making their way, good bit of work into the split time at 36 seconds. Oh no! Release!
Oh! Gosh, he missed the 90, just missed the 90, sort of pulled out the 90, and that cost him going across the diagonal there. So unlucky. You can see the changes he made as he came around the 90, but just couldn't pull it together, couldn't tuck in behind the horse, and went over. Unlucky.
So 35 seconds on the split. Bonus points now unobtainable for them. That's what they were going for. They overcooked it, but a round of applause for Send It Siblings there. You can see really pushing what they're doing, and they seem to be raising their own bar over and over again.
Oh man, I really love watching that team. They're really game. They realise they got a race. It's a race. You've got to win. You've got to go fast, and they know they're very up for it. That team. I do like their attitude, and hopefully we'll see them again sort of come out there a little faster.
So with the bonus point now. Now, so here we go, it's Chill Winston. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and give a big round of applause for the 2023 National Horseboarding UK Champions. Fourth time Chill Winston have won the champions, but unfortunately yesterday their main horse went lame, and now they borrowed a horse just to finish off, and crossing over that start line means the points that they're awarded from this moment on means that they are uncatchable in the championship by any other team in the team championship. So congratulations to Charlie Barsland, Aidan Beamish, and of course to Winston, who is in the pits right now for their championship win. Ross, what have we got to say on that?
Well, just well done to them all, and thank you very much to all the Gear Idea for lending the horse. I think that's a lovely thing to do, and an acknowledgement of what these guys have brought this season. They really have done very well and raced everybody, every single comp. And as you can see, Aidan's very modest about it now.
Aidan, of course, has been waiting 9 years in the waiting to get his first team championship. Charlie Buss already has 9, or this is her 9th team championship, and sort of similar to the horse championship. I think it's slightly different. But yeah, the team championship is in the bag. So ladies and gentlemen, call them home. It's been 6 months of racing. Started at the weave. Oh, they're going for the weave. They're going for the whole course. Oh, now, has this pony ever done it before? Oh my goodness! There's a second penalty to add, but it really doesn't matter. A big round of applause for the pony. A big round of applause for the team. They've been racing all over this country, and they will be out in Prague at the Global Champions Tour playoffs in November. So with all things being equal, with Winston as well. So we'll be looking forward to seeing them when they get to there. So I think that's all we'll see from Chill Winston. And next, here we have the team of Blues and Twos. We have the okay, so looking at the elites, Top and Tails have retired, Just Wing It have retired. I think this is the nature of this heat, the nature of this game, and this is Blues and Twos, ladies and gentlemen. Blues and Twos are second in the championship. They are currently first in the weekend, and the board rider and horse rider are in fact the horse rider and board rider championship winners, but they haven't won the team championship. The speed trap goes up at 28. miles an hour as they make their way around. It is Sally Optimistical, and these guys are racing hard. What are these guys doing? Going for the horse over the diagonal now and into redback boots. They're not ready to just walk off the field just yet. They want to put a bit more racing in this set. Oh, okay, I've just been told that, of course, after a bonus point, if they can get the fastest time, so the time they're looking to beat is 78.06. That's the time they beat. If they get the bonus point, that improves their weekend to win, and it also improves their championship points, but it won't be enough to move them from second place in the championship. Through the weave, big bit of work, but really good. And it's been a great journey to see this team and this horse. Whoopla! Twice Amy's got that wrong as she throws the reins at the horse, thundering across. What is it going to go off at? 29 miles an hour and making their way around the corner. And I really hope they got the 360. No, they haven't. For the finish line, a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. They've raced so well, and Sally Optimistical, the horse there, has to see her come from 2 years ago. 2 years ago, starting as a novice horse off the racetrack and learning to do the manoeuvrability and speed up to now being able to just go 29 miles an hour and come back to it and watch how she walks into the pits, chilled out, very calm, very collected, knows the job.
Yeah, they've got to be putting one on Chill Winston next season. I want to see them focus straight away at that beginning of next season. They can really push those other teams out there. I think they could easily win it. It's had a strong start anyway.
Yeah, they've got to, if they can keep the consistency and they can start strong in the beginning of the season. That's something that Chill Winston bring to it. So here we go, this is the team of Just Drag trotting through the opening and withdrawing from the rotation. So they are in first place with a bonus. No, do they have a bonus point? No, they're in first place. They must have a bonus point. 64.2 seconds is their time. And they're sitting on that because that means they get the red rosette. And that's what they are playing for right now. Now the point here is, ladies and gentlemen, if they beat their first time, then it means that they will lose that bonus point. At the moment, what's the little chess game is that they're going to throw that back at the other teams and say, have a go at trying to beat our time. Now, Passing Wind are only 0.69 of a second behind Just Drag, so that's a bit bold. But here we go now, it is the team of One Trick Pony with a HC run. It's Aidan Beamish from Chill Winston. Yeah, he's coming out with an advanced team, and they're going to have a run around the arena. This is into the speed trap at 17 miles an hour. It'll be interesting to see if there's any more pace into this pony.
Yeah, it's quite a surprising combination, but to be honest, I think it's probably good for Rianne to have get the horse running good and true and enjoy the race. Rianne had the border had a bad crash earlier on, so maybe that's why Aidan's taken her place. It's given a chance to the rider to push the horse on.
It doesn't seem like Aidan's been challenged too greatly by, although I think a little bit of, maybe he thought the line was going to be slightly different. He got a second penalty on that turn. Not that it matters, it's a HC run. And you can see very relaxed board rider style right now.
Yeah, waving to us as he came past the commentary box, which I'm not too pleased with, but he's still look very smooth, and it looks like a very good run from that.
And through the finish line with a time of 65.86, but it is a HC run because it was not preempted as a board rider. As obviously Rianne, I guess, is not run because she is injured, I assume. That keeps a little bit of racing going on. Good bit of horseboarding. If you're interested to get involved, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, horseboardinguk.org. Contact us, send us an email, and we'll let you know about the training opportunities. So here we have the team of Passing Wind. Now this is an important race. Passing Wind are 0.69 seconds behind Just Drag, who just threw away their second run. So can Passing Wind find that 0.69 of a second? Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. They're going to go and fight for first place, and this will be very important to how the team of Send It Siblings come out. 22 miles an hour from this team. It's Brooke Coleman on the horse and Luke Chastain on the board.
Yeah, so far the team's not having any problems. It's very smooth, good pace on this run so far. Brooke looking very focused, always very happy. Good communication with her horse, I think. She seems to know what she's doing around this course, knows it well. That's raced a little bit with us earlier on, a bit of movement from there. Luke having to get down, but not too much trouble for me at all at the moment now.
On the split time, 38 seconds. 38 seconds is up on Just Drag's time. However, when Send It Siblings went through there, they went through at 35 seconds. So call them home, ladies and gentlemen. They're looking for a sub 64.2 second run. They're on 54 so far. They're going for the finish line, and it is a 58.18 second run. They go into first place, taking the bonus point away from Just Drag and pushing and taking first place.
Yeah, and that's why maybe Just Drag looking at that and thinking they should have raced, I'm not sure, but Passing Wind has made them, punished them basically, put down a great time going to first place. So really good racing in the advanced team.
Yeah, 6.02 second run. 6.20 second run before, is the difference between Just Drag and Passing Wind. But now it's time for Send It Siblings. Send It Siblings got to, Chill Winston have retired. Send It Siblings got to the split time at 35 seconds. Passing Wind did it in 37 seconds. So this could be really important. Making their way flat out for that speed trap at 25 miles an hour. The board rider really into some work now, and it's all about if they want this red rosette, they've got to get out there and take it. As they make their way across the diagonal, Horseboarding UK, you can see the way this team is. I'm so excited to see this team race next year. Red back boots into the chicane, ducking and diving. It's a great bit of work now. This corner, they're going very fast. They're very fast. Ooh, he's down and he's out. Release. And a round of applause for the team of Send It Siblings. Not quite been able to pull it together. We're pushing so hard.
There's so much potential in that team. Everybody's excited every time they race, and unfortunately Josh couldn't hold on there. But he's just going to learn each time he goes down to get back up and think about why that was.
I think Brunello was a little bit annoyed.
Yeah,
it looked when the horse ride, it looked a little bit.
That's part of it. You've got to deal with your partner, you deal with your teammate.
Tom's giving a bit of coaching there. Tom, team champion from 2022, is giving a few pointers there to the new board rider Josh. I think they came out of the chicane a little bit too fast. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. It sounded like maybe you reacted to you getting really excited about how fast it was. He thought it was going to be really fast, and sat down a bit and didn't quite pull it back.
Are you suggesting I should talk?
Well, sometimes don't deliver the commentator's correct.
Okay, so here it is. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to upset the horse. It is Blues and Twos entering the arena now. I can't believe you've waited to the end of the season to bring that up. And can I see that? And they are retiring from the rotation based on the bonus point. They have a lead of 2.21 seconds, and nobody's going to be challenging that. Everybody else has retired. Blues and Twos are in second place. They've won the championship. They got second place in the championship. They've won the heat. They've won the weekend. Let's have a round of applause for the team of Blues and Twos. They've done the business in the first run, and it's their season and their championship is over.
Yeah, what a team. I've been watching them all season. They've been pushing Chill Winston all the way, and even though they just came up short, everybody knows they're coming. Everybody knows next year they're going to be one of the teams to beat. And I can't wait to watch them race.
So just hearing from the referee team that there are the top 3 races to go, but I only see 2 races. But Just Drag currently sitting in second place, 6.02 seconds behind Passing Wind. This is a genuine fight that's happening now. Now, Just Drag did get a 55-second run or a 54-second run earlier on today. So they can do it, but this is their only chance to do it, and Sean has to hold on to that pony, and they've got to really make some work here if they want to take that first place back. 24 miles an hour, and of course Send It Siblings will be right back out again in a moment, and let's hope the pressure doesn't get onto them too much. Good bit of work so far. Going through the rough stuff in Bruco Corner, making their way across the diagonal and heading towards the red back boots. Board rider. It's nice to see the board rider actually having to do a bit of work.
Yeah, he looks like he's having to do a bit more than normal, and he looks focused and right on it. He's having to fight and battle on these corners, which is exactly what you need on these fast runs. So this is a massive run for this team as they hit the split.
At 38 seconds on the split, steady, consistent speed. That's what they're doing, going for this speed trap now at 15 seconds. It's 15 miles an hour. It's going to be very close. They're looking for a sub 58 is what they're looking for. It's 52, 53, 54, 5, 6, 6.60. They go back into first place. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the team of Just Drag, who take that first place back and the 10 points, and that puts them in first place for the weekend as well. The only team that can have anything to say about that, as far as I know, is the team of Send It Siblings, who unfortunately have not finished a race in this heat. But let's see, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the brother and sister team now entering the arena. They've pushed very hard for both runs. They're currently in over the weekend.
This is the last rotation.
This is the last run, ladies. They are in second place over the weekend, 3 points behind Just Drag. So, ladies and gentlemen, the last run of 2023 Horseboarding UK Championship, and it falls on the shoulders of brother and sister team of Send It Siblings. 24 miles an hour. They know they can go faster around this part of the track. Oh, big bit of slipping and sliding off the front of the board then, just for a moment. He's in the deep stuff and he's down, and relax. And release. And release.
The ground is too much there for Josh, I think. You can see him flying away from his tires. He slipped out there, really unlucky.
That's going to be the start of a winter of hard training. I think that's going to be, isn't it? So we'll go through the results. Let's have I've got the advanced. In fifth place for this heat, it is Send It Siblings. In fourth place, it is All the Gear, No Idea. In third place, it is One Trick Pony. In second place, Passing Wind, and in first place, Just Drag. A real shame for that, how that finished for Send It Siblings. Reed, can I see the thing? Okay, and in terms of the elite in this heat, Chill Winston came fourth, Just Wing It came third, Top and Tails came second, and Blues and Twos came first. In the, so going back to the advanced, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm going to need to go back again in a moment, so just in the advanced championship, Just Drag have taken the win, so a big round of applause for them. Back to the other one, sorry. And in the elites, in the team championship for 2023, in fourth place, it was Just Wing It. The other teams are not on this table, so and they're not in the top. There's been another 6 or 7 teams in the championship overall, but in fourth place, it is Just Wing It. In third place, it is Top and Tails. In second place in the championship overall, it is Blues and Twos. And for the fourth time, and first place, it is Chill Winston with 292 points. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for all the teams of Horseboarding UK.